Android has always been the most popular choice for many people all around the world. Thanks to its affordable pricing and endless customization features, they acquire around 72% of the global smartphone market. And yet there is one major problem that Android has that we cannot neglect at all, and that is the update situation on Android. You see, when Apple launches their new version of iOS, they generally beta test it for a month or two with select two iPhones, and then they roll it out for all their devices of past 5 generations on the same day. People get onto Twitter posting their screenshots of their new iOS version and celebrate it like an iOS festival once a year. But sadly, we cannot see such a day in Android world anytime soon. See, when Google launches the new version of Android, Pixels get the beta version on the same month, whereas the flagships from other brands like Samsung, OnePlus, Xiaomi, etc. get the beta testing in a month or two. But most of the other mid-ranges from brands like Samsung, Xiaomi, Realme, etc. they don't get the update for at least next 6 months. I said at least. Sometimes they don't even get the update for a year. Sometimes they don't get the update at all. But why? Why is this situation in Android? Well, according to an Android developer who responded to the same question on Reddit, it is because of costs, which I will get to later. But according to me, the main reason for this situation is because of the fact that Android being Android. Google develops Android and uses the same Android in their devices. But the other brands like Samsung, Xiaomi, Realme, etc. they don't use the same stock Android in their devices. Instead, they use something called custom ROM, which is Android at the core but made changes to the code to make it look and feel like how these brands want it to be. You see, when you compare the devices like Pixel or Nokia devices with the devices like Xiaomi and Realme, they look entirely different, right? Because Pixels and Nokia uses stock Android, whereas the devices like Xiaomi and Realme uses custom ROMs, and those are MIUI and Realme UI. These look completely different because Xiaomi and Realme made changes to their own respective UIs to make them look like how these companies want them to be. Apart from these visual changes, they also have to optimize this code for their devices. See, there are a number of smartphone brands in Android world launching number of models every year with a tons of different hardware combinations. And Android isn't optimized for all these hardware combinations by default. Companies have to optimize the code for their devices themselves, which takes a lot of time and effort, which also means higher cost. And that is why most Android smartphones at the budget segment of around 6 to 8K doesn't get Android updates often. Let me give you an example. So I have a Realme 7 here which I am shooting in right now. This has a G95 chipset. I also has another Realme in my home which is a Realme 5 Pro which has a Snapdragon 712 chipset. So Realme now has to make changes to Android to make it look like Realme UI, and then has to optimize the code for the G95 chipset. Also has to optimize the code for Snapdragon 712 chipset for Realme 5 Pro. Also has to optimize the code for another device which has another chipset. Also has to
One eternity later.
so on. You get it? And same is the case with all other companies like Xiaomi, Oppo, Vivo. So all these visual changes and optimizations takes a lot of time and effort, which also means higher cost, and that is why they don't release the updates for budget devices. But if you look at iPhones, Apple launches only 3 iPhones per year. Besides, Apple makes their own software. Also, Apple makes their own chipsets. So even though their previous generation iPhones have different chipsets like A10, A11, A12, etc., they are still Apple silicon, and Apple know how to deal with that. And as the number of iPhone models are very limited, it becomes very easy for Apple to optimize the code for every single one of them compared to Android. It is rumored that the next generation Pixel devices, which is Pixel 6 by the way, will be coming with Google's own silicon named GS101, in which GS stands for Google Silicon, combined with the software they make on their own. That can be a killer combination, just like iPhones. Maybe in the next 2 to 3 years, the Google Pixel devices will be competing with the iPhones. Who knows what. So I hope you got why the Android updates are so slow, and if you did and feel like it's worth giving a like and a subscribe to the channel, just do it. Also follow me on social media if you want to, @21cgeek. And with that said, take care, catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Why do Androids get updates very late? Thanks. What do you call that? So the iPhone users of past 5 generations
The R has to roll and mutter.
5 generations